What is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mezco Mortal Kombat 10 Raiden figure. So what is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Just got this really awesome Raiden figure in the mail. I'm really happy I did. I've always been a Mortal Kombat fan. I haven't played the new game yet, but I love all the older games. I've always been a fan of the game series ever since the first game. I loved the movies when I was little, even though they are really corny right now, and the web series, Legacy, is really awesome. But Raiden has always been my favorite character, so I had to get this figure first. I'm really curious to see how these figures are, so let me show you guys the packaging first and get the figure open and take a look at the figure. So the Raiden figure comes in some pretty basic packaging right here. It's pretty much all black when he's in there in that little bubble right there. You get the Mortal Kombat Dragon in white in the background right there, and then it's also on the front of the packaging. You can slightly see it. It looks pretty cool, actually, so that was pretty cool that they did that. It just says Raiden. You get a Mortal Kombat symbol. It says Mortal Kombat 10 right there. And in the back of it, it says Mortal Kombat, ages 17 and up. Not a toy for children, only for adults, because Mortal Kombat is very violent. But on the back right there, you get a picture of the figure looking pretty cool. Shows the accessories that he comes with as well. And then there's a little bio if you would like to read it. Pause it now and you can read it. But anyway, that is the packaging for the Raiden figure. Let's get this figure open and get into the review. Alrighty, so starting off with the accessories first. Raiden comes with some really cool accessories. You get 6 interchangeable hands, and you get this electricity ball right there. And then his hat is removable. I'll show you guys that first. And I'm really glad that the hat is removable. I thought it was going to be molded onto Raiden, but you can remove it. And it is sculpted and painted very well. I like that color brown that they chose to use. And it looks like they put like a little bit of darker paint in the lines right there to give it that more realistic look. So pretty cool looking. And then the bottom of it, pretty cool. I'm really glad that they did that you can remove his hat. So that is really awesome that Mezco did that. And then he also comes with 6 interchangeable hands. You get these hands right here. The open hands where his fingers are clenched a little bit. And they're sculpted and painted very well. It's the back of the glove with the little design on it that looks really cool. And they used like a metallic, like dark gray or black paint, and it looks really cool. But you get those hands right there. You also get these open hands right here, which look pretty cool, sculpted and painted well also. You get the cool design on the back of the hand right there. Man, it's cool you see all the lines throughout his fingers. Pretty cool looking. You can see his fingernails as well. I didn't think you could. Actually, I don't think you can really. You can't really. And then you also get these electricity hands, which look really cool. It's a blue translucent plastic, and then see the electricity coming out of his fingers, and then the electricity is also coming out of the palm of his hands, which is a really cool idea. And then you also see the sculpted detail of the design on the back of his glove right there, which is really cool too. And these electricity hands right here are so much better than the Marvel Legends movie Electro figure. These look so much better than those. They just did a good job with these. And then the last accessory he comes with is this electricity ball right here, and I think they made this look really cool. It's a blue translucent plastic, and then they added like white. They put a little bit of white paint here and there. So it looks really cool. And then there is a peg right here, and it pegs into this hand right here. Only this hand has the hole where you could peg it in, but it just makes Raiden look so much more badass. I think it was a really smart idea that they included this, because now you could have Raiden just holding the electricity ball like that, or have it like he's gathering up the energy or something. Just really, really cool looking. And Mezco, I think, did a really awesome job so far with this Raiden figure. But that is all the accessories that come with Raiden, and they are some really cool accessories, even though it's not a ton of accessories. But anyway, let's move on to some comparisons. Just wanted to let you guys know real quick, I was messing around with the figure, interchanging the hands, taking pictures, and I went to take this hand out, and when I interchanged it, it broke right here where the hinge is, and this got stuck inside the wrist. So be careful, it seems they are a bit fragile, so just be careful of that. Alright, let's keep moving on. So now moving on to comparisons, the Raiden figure stands pretty much 5 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall. I don't have the other Mortal Kombat figures, but once I get them in and review them, I'm going to throw Raiden in the comparison so you can see Raiden compared to Sub-Zero and Scorpion. But till then, over here we have the SH Figure Arts Krillin, he stands at 4.5 inches tall. Over here we have the SH Figure Arts Vegito, he stands at 6 inches tall. Over here we have the SH Figure Arts Joker, he stands a little bit over 6 inches tall. And then over here, of course, we have the SH Figure Arts Broccoli figure, and he stands a little over 9 inches tall. But there's some quick comparisons for you. Anyway, let's move on to the paint and sculpt. Okay, so now moving on to the paint and sculpt. Let me take the hat off since we already took a look at it. I think Mezco did a really great job with this Raiden figure. I like the robe piece, and I like the costume they chose for Mortal Kombat 10. It's very, classic Raiden to me, with the robe around it and the white, of course. My favorite part of this figure is probably got to be these gauntlets right here and the shin guards, and I think the rope belt looks really, really cool. Let me show you guys a closer look. The head sculpt right there, I like how the eyes are white, and then they put like a black line around them. But the one on this eye it's not like paint bleeding, it looks like it's smudged a little bit, so a little bit of sloppiness there. The eyebrows seem to be painted fine. And then the skin tone seems to be painted clean. It's not like bleeding into this black part of this thing around his head. And then the black paint isn't bleeding onto the skin tone. So that's pretty cool that that's clean right there. You can see like his ears under this. And I like how you can see like the seams right there. It looks pretty cool. The vest is pretty cool looking. These are all sculpted. All these squiggly lines and then this gold piece right here, so those are all sculpted, which is pretty cool. As you can see though, the gold parts right here aren't painted perfectly, I guess because they're sculpted, so it's probably harder to get the paint on perfectly right there. Same with the back, same with the back as well. This is sculpted, and you can tell the gold paint isn't on there perfectly. I mean, it's okay, but you can tell it's not perfect. But I like the designs up here with the blue, gray, and the light blue. And the back of it, same thing, sculpted right there. Get that cool little design there. And of course, the gold isn't painted perfectly. And the front of it right there, same thing. And then you get these two pieces on the side, which look pretty cool. And then this belt, this rope belt, looks really, really cool. I know it's something so simple, but it just looks very realistic to me and looks really cool, the knot and everything. And then under it, you get like a silver and then a gray piece. And I like how there's wrinkles like on the arm right there, and then over here, and then on the legs as well, and then on the chest piece, on the white robe, like wrinkles all throughout it. That's always cool when they add that touch on a figure. But I really like these gauntlets right here, or forearm guards, whatever you want to call them. They're just sculpted and painted really, really well. The gold is painted very clean. I really like that metallic gunmetal gray color. It looks really, really cool. You get some blue right there as well. And then the inside of it is painted brown, and then you get silver on like the buckles as well, so that's pretty cool. Really cool looking gauntlets right there. And then they have them on the shin guards as well. Pretty much same design. I really like the gunmetal gray that they used. Looks really, really cool. The gold is painted nice and clean. The sculpt of it is really cool looking. You get it on the feet as well. And the back of it, you get all the buckles, and they're all painted nice and clean with the brown and the silver in there. So pretty cool looking. And then the feet right there, get his little like sandal things. Pretty cool looking though. This figure, the paint and sculpt is really good. The only problem I have is there is paint smudging. There's gray paint smudging all over the white part of Raiden's costume, like gray right there, and then gold, and then some more gray over here, and then some more gray over here. Just a lot of paint smudging on the white part. I don't know why that happened, but when a character is wearing white, you just gotta be careful with the paint. But other than that, I think Mezco did a really, really great job with the paint and sculpt. Just the paint smudging is the only thing that bothers me. And then how the eye, it looks like it wasn't painted properly or something. But the sculpt is really well done, and the paint is pretty good for what it is. But anyway, let's move on to the articulation and wrap the review up. Alrighty, so for Raiden's articulation, he has decent articulation. His head can go up about that much and then down about that much. You do get a head pivot right there, which is pretty cool. It does swivel as well. The waist joint only goes back and forth about that much, and it does slightly pivot and it swivels. The arms go up about 90 degrees, so that's pretty cool. They do go up and down. There's no bicep swivel, but he does have a bend and a swivel at the elbow, so that's pretty cool. He has a swivel and then a hinge at the wrist, so that is also cool. And then for the legs, they don't really kick forward that much. They only kick forward about that much. And they go to the back about that much, and they kick out to the side at least 90 degrees, so that's pretty cool. And he does have swivel at the upper thigh. He has a single jointed knee right there, but it also swivels. And then for the ankles, they do swivel, they go up and down, and then you get a little bit of pivot, so that's cool. You get some decent articulation with these Mortal Kombat figures, so I'm pretty happy with the articulation. It is not the best, but it is decent for these figures, so I'm pretty happy with the articulation. But I do highly recommend this Raiden figure. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, these are the Mortal Kombat figures that you have been waiting for. This Raiden figure is so badass. It's an awesome figure. I know the Scorpion and Sub-Zero one is going to be just as awesome, and I can't wait to get those. You only pay, what, 20, 25 bucks for this figure. You get some really, really dope accessories, bunch of interchangeable hands and stuff. The articulation is okay. It's not the best, but it is decent articulation. And the paint and sculpt is actually very well done. Just, there's paint smudging all throughout the white parts, which was a bit of a letdown. But other than that, the figure is really, really awesome. Definitely get it if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. You can go to agelessgeeks.com right now, and you could get Raiden or Sub-Zero. He'll have Scorpion in, I think, in like the beginning of July. So definitely check out agelessgeeks.com to get your Mortal Kombat Mezco figures. Also, don't forget to join the Ageless Geeks Facebook group. It's a really great figure group to be in, so definitely join the Ageless Geeks Facebook page. Also, if you live in California, hit up Frankensons, check out booth number 632. That's Alex's booth, the Ageless Geeks booth, and you can probably get the Mortal Kombat figures there today as well. But anyway, guys, that is my review of the Mezco Mortal Kombat 10 Raiden figure. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can go beep yourself because you don't know anything about Mortal Kombat or figures. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed my review. I will see you guys later. The Mezco Mortal Kombat blister pack right here. The accessories that are included with this figure, you get 6 energy. When I do the reviews for those figures, I'll put Raiden in the about that much. So not that great articulated. Damn it. Alrighty, so for Raiden's articulation, he doesn't have the what the hell? I love the costume that they use for Mortal. They do kick up about that much. Trying to show you the damn leg articulation, and it popped out.